Hello, I'm Tobias. I'm CEO and co-founder of DSwiss, and DSwiss is the leading provider of digital vaults.
And I'm Malte. I'm responsible for several products within the digital factory at Deutsche Bank. And today, we will show you a digital, secure communication platform.
We all have a lot of data. Where do you store it? Most people store it dispersed over Google, iCloud, Dropbox, WhatsApp, and so on. But what about your really important data? Like housing contracts, insurance policies, even wedding pictures. Gladly, most Europeans have understood by now that if you do not pay for a product, you are the product, meaning that your data is analyzed and sold. But for some of your data, this is not appropriate, like your wealth, your health, your private affair data. And this is why we at DSwiss, we've built a digital vault. A digital vault is like a secure online storage for documents and passwords that is so secure that only yourself can access it. So it's personalized, encrypted. It features convenience features like syncing files, mobile scanners, file sharing, data inheritance, and more. Many banks around the world offer this service in a white-labeled fashion to their end users. And we are particularly proud that we also can work with Deutsche Bank. Things change around us, but one thing stays. You still trust your bank most for managing your assets, particularly your digital assets.
And that's why we at Deutsche Bank, together with DSwiss, built the digital secure communication platform. It mainly consists of three components. First of all, the digital vault we just saw, where you can store your documents, your personal files, followed by a personal password safe, where you store your passwords for Amazon, iCloud, Facebook, and so on. Everything in here is personal and stays personal. So not even we, as a bank, can look into it unless, for example, Tobias would allow me to and would approve a certain document. The second thing is a digital post box. There we deliver as a bank all the documents we send to you as a customer. The benefit for us is efficiency as well as protecting the environment by delivering everything paperless. And the best thing, due to a European court decision, we are now also allowed to get rid of sending any documents by post if you haven't read them. And last but not least, we are talking about the client advisory process. We will show you that in a minute how it works. The relationship between a bank and a customer is very important. And when it comes to an investment process, it's very personal. So we want to keep that in the digital world. We want to keep this relationship still personal. And how do we do that? So I will now, as a bank advisor, create an investment proposal for Tobias. I will collect all information I have got, including the files from the eSafe he approved, so that I can see them, for example, like tax-relevant information. And I will create this proposal, send it to an API into the eSafe, and with a nice chat message over to Tobias.
So I'm, as his client, I have received a push notification that there is a new document to be approved and to be reviewed. So I go into my eSafe, it's provided to me by Deutsche Bank, and I'll see that there is a new document, a message associated, and a to-do item. I go to to-do items. I see there is a review and approve investment process to-do item. I approve it, but first I want to look at it. While it loads, we see that on the right-hand side, there is room for metadata that tells the status of the document or the investment proposal. And also associated with it is the message that he sent to me. So it's shown in the same context. Now I go through this document and I look at it and I remember that my wife told me she wants to travel more. So I need more liquidity. I go in and I tell Malte, I want here more liquidity. Voila, I send him a message that says more liquidity. Then I go back and send this to Malte. And Malte?
So I will get the changes, and definitely I will hear to his wife and will change the proposal accordingly and send it back to Tobias so that he can approve it.
Okay. So here I have a new version of it. All I need to do is check that it is what I wanted and then approve it. The approval process shall be as simple as any transaction in e-banking. It shall be just this phototon, I take a picture, I enter the number, and I approve it. The status has changed to approved. Now, the beauty of integrating a customer-centric client advisor to client communication together with the eSafe is that you also fulfill GDPR principles like control of the customer, like privacy by design. And let's face it, this resolves a problem almost every bank has. I still remember how it was when we transferred paper or USB sticks with data in it, or emails, even worse. So we bring this together, we bring a safe and include the customer communication into the safe. If you'd like to hear more about it, please visit us at the stand. We'll tell you how this goes to implement it. And we also have nice Swiss chocolate with us to give away. Thank you.